Well, here we are, back again. Welcome to the Scrub Invader. Scrub Invader. And while we were messing around there for a good minute on the Xbox, trying to get some Elden Ring PvP done there, like I've said a couple of times, I don't really have anything particular against Xbox. It's just not the best streaming platform. I feel like the picture quality, sound quality doesn't stay as good consistently. So, where have I been for a week? Well, I've been filling up a dumpster full of crap that was in my house. I've been installing or learning how to install a new water heater. I didn't install it. I don't know anything about installing them, but I know a little more now than I did. And then I was trying to figure out how in the world to afford it. Thankfully, we were able to get it on credit system. So we got to pay it back. But our water heater went out. And I mean, you can go out without hot water for a while. But when you have a beautiful young lady living with you, she doesn't want to tolerate that for very long. So I had to make sure Prep could shower in comfort and my guys could shower in comfort. So I was working on all that stuff, and then honestly I just felt like crap from moving all the stuff into the trash bin. And so I could have gotten on Xbox and streamed a couple of times, but I dedicated the time I had to trying to get some characters ready for us, which you can see now. Scrub Invader is ready to go. Our main build, he's using the Dragon Halberd, if I remember right, offhand S-Stock, and a little bit of Faith Splash in there. He's able to use Gragel's Roar and some of the other dragon incantations. Make it spicy. We have Scrubonia, which is a name that I stole off of a terrible show about Roman people. There was actually a character in there named Scrubonia, which is dumb, and it tickled my fancy, so I had to take it. I had to steal it. But this is basically what I would consider a gold mask build. Other people call it a death build. Some people call it a Kaiser blade, some people call it a Kaiser blade, but I call it a sling blade. Biscuits and mustard. But yeah, I call it a gold mask build. And then we got Real Snow White. Screw you, Rachel Zegler. And Disney as well, while we're at it. For the trash they're producing. Just endless trash. I think George Lucas is crying tears into his pillow every night for selling his property to them. They have just... Anyway, we've got her, and she is very cheap Hand of Millennia build, but it works. This, by the way, is the fastest I've ever gotten through the game. I haven't beaten the Elden Beast on any of these builds, but I basically have done everything else. Malekith the Black Blade, Makalaka the Black Blade, he's dead. And so we're ready to try some of these out PvP style. So we're going to start with Scrub Invader. He's a 130, a little higher than the other two. I just took the other two to the 125 meta. We're going to see if we can get into some trouble. It's a lot of runes. I probably should dump these on something. I think I upgraded everything, didn't I? Yeah, I did. But yeah, this one's the one build that I had to go a little over 125 because I wanted to keep the arcane investment and the faith investment without having to wear certain helms or what have you that boost my stuff. And I actually went with the Nobles Heavy S-Stock. Yeah, I remember this now. I went with the Nobles Heavy F-Stock and not the regular one. I lose a little bit in reach, but I don't have to spend the level in dexterity, right? And he's already over leveled anyway. It looks like we bought all our gravity fans and chunk stone things that we can buy. 12 of those, 12 of those. Let's go ahead and just buy some stones, I guess. Get rid of these so we don't have to worry about it. Try to be responsible here and not just buy them completely willy-nilly. Buy them in sets of 12 at a time. And that should take our runes down pretty quick. Those things get expensive. We got 2 of those. We got 10 of those. Holy crap. Yeah, let's at least have 3 of the Sombers on hand in case we want to try some other weapons. Okay. Do we need any glove wards? Yeah, we need some of these. Alright, okay. Yeah, well, let's get one of those. Again, we said we want to have at least 3. Okay. Grab this. Let's grab that. Let's grab that. Not that we're going to use them, but still. Let's grab a regular rapier, I guess, because we still have way more runes than I thought we were going to. Let's grab a longsword. Let's grab a dagger. Let's grab a scimitar and a battle axe. And a spear. And a longbow. And one of these. And one of those. I'm running out of ideas. Oh, this guy can use a jar cannon. There we go. That should help. Yeah, that did it. That did it. That took our runes away. Let's buy these rune arcs, or at least one of them. Sure, yeah, wonderful. Let's buy some glintstone scraps for no reason at all. And there we go. We're ready. But yeah, I apologize for not being around, but that's what I was doing, where I was, what was going on. And honestly, you know, I don't even know if we're going to be super successful. It's Tuesday. It's like Tuesday at 5 o'clock. I tried to check things out earlier, and there was really nobody on, so I'm hoping for better results now, but I'm fully prepared for the possibility that this stream may not go as well as we hope. That's okay, though. Now that we've gotten our builds on Elden Ring, or at least 3 of them, we're going to start switching between invading here. We're going to go back to DS3, start invading there. I will go ahead and finish up this character for us. And you guys can at least see me face the Elden Beast and all that stuff, so I can finish up our PC adventure, though I didn't end up streaming the majority of it. Watching Elden Ring PvE seems kind of dead right now. You basically have to be like, you know, some god tier player that's going through hit lists, or you can sneeze on bosses and kill them, that kind of thing. Those people seem to still be getting a lot of viewers, but I'm still a really small stream, and I'm not a god player. My whole shtick is that I'm terrible, so. Sorry, grabbing some beverage there. Some tasty beverage. And we'll see where we can go, if we can get anywhere. We're going to add, gosh, the name escaped me. Ender Lilies back in here. And I don't have it on PC. And I don't, as far as I know, from my last attempt, Xbox will not allow you to stream on-demand content, and the only version of Sekiro that I own is a digital copy. I want to stream that because it'll be kind of a blind play. I've only gone up to like the first boss, and I just totally destroyed. I was like, man, okay, so this is kind of like Tenchu, kind of not like Tenchu, because I'm an old school Tenchu fan. I said, man, okay, I'm going to have to actually, like, get some skills that are different than Dark Souls skills, because this does play very differently, that are different than Tenchu skills, because there are things, again, that it plays very differently than Tenchu in some ways. Some ways it's very similar, but others not. So I just said, you know what, forget it for now. Let's not worry about it. I'm focused on my Dark Souls 3 invasion stuff. But I need to go back and beat the first boss and play through the rest of the game, because I am excited about it. But that'll be fun to do because it's kind of a blind playthrough, mostly a blind playthrough. I really won't know too much about what I'm doing. And then, not this year for sure, but we'll see about next year if I can get the PS4 or 5. I would like to start streaming some Bloodborne stuff just because I really enjoy the game. But we're going somewhere. I'm a little surprised. I'm pleased, but a little surprised. Alright, so we need this up. And we'll do our best. I haven't played it all really today. I just kind of pulled the game up. Tried to see if we were going to be able to invade and went from there. Oh gosh, this place.
Hey! Hey!
Am I this guy? I'm pretty sure I am. Yeah, I'm that guy. I need to get my S-Stock on though. Should have kept on it more aggressively. Oh, we're healing though. Alright, that helps me. That for sure helps me. He's gonna try to jump attack me. Ooh, nice. The poke. The dreaded poke. GG's, my fellow soulsmen. Well, that was a good warm up anyway. It was an alright warm up.
Hey!
I can't remember if I bowed to him. I think I did. I wasn't paying a lot of attention. I maybe did. Okay, let's try again. I was hoping 130 wasn't too high. It's like, from what I read, it was still within meta. A lot of people are doing 125 to like 139, 130 something, like high 30s, low 40s. And of course, on Xbox, we were able to find people at 150, and I haven't tried a 150 build on here. I don't know if I will. I guess they're saying now that the community is more established. A lot of players are staying at 125, 130-ish. Not as many people are sticking to 120, and not as many people are going all the way to 150 anymore. So I'm a little timid about trying the 150 because it's been a lot of work. Basically, with all my extra time, even if I was really tired and I just sort of had to cheese my way through the game, super boring, not streamable, right? Totally boring. That's what I did, and I tried to get our builds ready as quick as I could. So I left with one that was almost ready, sort of ready. And now we're at 3 that are ready to go. So not too bad. I wasn't quite gone 2 weeks. The one build, the Gold Mask build, it only took me like 30 some odd hours to get through the entire game. I skipped most of the minor dungeons and stuff, but I'm talking about like main story. I've never gone that fast in my life. Started with a great sword just to make the beginning easier, and then switched over to the Sword of Night and Flame as soon as I could afford to use it through my levels. And well, I guess I used the Two Fingers Heirloom and some things like that, but you get the idea. Let's see what we got going on. Let's try to move here. Yeah, maybe. Now let's try to move here. try to reset, see if we can get somebody else. It was a good start, even though it was just a duel. That's alright. And I am going to try to make another version of this build that's a little more YouTube buildy, right? It'll use the regular Banished Knight's Halberd and Flame Strike, like the one build that I had on Xbox, but I really like this Dragon Halberd. I've never used it before. In doing additional research, apparently this is now a meta weapon. This always happens to me in this game. I loved Vike's War Spear when I found it, like when the game opened, right? Nobody really had a lot of information about stuff yet besides what's on wikis and whatnot from people who had early access. And the meta hadn't really been decided. I just love the weapon. Come to find out, you know, Vikes ends up being a total meta weapon. Madness is a total meta thing. I just can't escape it in this game. So I sort of gave up, I guess. But I apologize if this is a crappy return. We may not end up getting a whole lot of people. Or we may have to switch to another build. We'll wait here for another minute and then we'll try Main Academy Gate. Just kind of bounce around a little, I guess. I don't want to give up too quick on this build. Looks like some stuff's going on over here. I don't think I've killed the dragon, so we'd have to do that really quick. Just so it's not annoying to hang out over there. It's like some stuff's going on in the Halig tree. We'll hope that it's because everything's really clogged and there's tons of people on here. I'm definitely seeing some phantoms now and then. Even though I'm just standing around doing nothing, they're running by here and there. So we shall see. Oh man, excuse me. It's very dusty in my attic. It's where we were cleaning stuff out of and getting some stuff out of the basement. Let's ride toward... Is that north? Northeast-ish. Yeah, let's ride toward the action, I guess. If we have to, we can try to lure some invaders for a minute, too. Way overpowered for these guys. I don't know why I did fire on that guy, just because, you know, his first invasion, I guess. I should have done something like Rot, tried to actually build up a status effect. Really, I should have done Frost because of the halberd. So we probably should pull that up. Grab this item I never got. Yeah, I was gonna say, I probably didn't get the treasure chest either then. Do I have to use the horse to get up there? I don't remember. Clearly. It's gonna be a better idea, so let's just do that. You can probably jump up there. It looks like you can, but who wants to stand here and do that forever? Oh, hey, cookbook. Nice. I don't ever use the sorcery cookbooks really, but still, good to have. And it could be my imagination, but I always felt like in Dark Souls 3, if you were trying to invade and you put yourself in a bunch of danger, it would be more likely to send you somewhere. Probably just my imagination, like I said. But that doesn't seem to be true in this game. You can kill all kinds of enemies. You won't necessarily go anywhere, from what I've seen. Oh, terrible. That mask that they wear, their head or whatever, is so hard to get. I've only gotten it once. Ever. In the 15 characters I've gotten, most of which, like 13 of which have actually finished the game. And then one of those has finished the game at least 4 or 5 times. 4 times, something like that. So out of about 20 runs, I have one albinauric head mask. I just wish the drop rates were higher in this game for everything, really. Or lower. No, higher, I guess. I wish the percentage to get them was higher. Yeah, higher. Okay. Well, no luck here, so let's go ahead and try the main academy gate. And if it still doesn't get us any results there, we'll go ahead and try to taunt some invaders for a minute, see if we can get anybody to show up. I'm really hoping 130 wasn't too high. I don't feel like it should be, but maybe it was. That's okay. It's the build I wanted to make, so... now we're going somewhere right away here. I hope we've been saying near and far. That's what I thought I was doing.
Hey!
Oops. Dark Souls 3 habits. This guy literally just dueling? Is that what's happening here? Yeah, it looks like he's alone. He appears to be. Oh. Got me. Got me. Okay. I'm drinking the Estus, I guess. I thought for sure he was about to take a swing at me. Oh, the spacing's really bad with this weapon. It's okay. Nice. Nice. See if we can at least hit him with the electricity and the loader. Guess we're guzzling here, so that's fine. He can out-Estus me, right? No, it's okay. I need practice with the great swords anyway. Not very good against them, I feel like. This halberd just is not hitting him. That one didn't either. That sucks. That's where the Banished Knights is superior, I guess. The guy's pretty good. He's hard to hit. That's not what I used to. Nice. Nice. Oh man. I guess we're healing, so. Wow, really? That missed too. Terrible. It's a lot of running. Finally. This is like the battle of no hits, man. No hits bird. Finally getting a couple of strikes in on him, but dang. Oh man, I thought for sure that was gonna tag him. Guess not. We're definitely gonna lose this one. Yeah. Yep, for sure. Evo! Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Yes, hello, hello. Yeah, it's the Storm Blade that we're using there. We put it on the Noble's S-Stock. Made it heavy, of course, for our strength build here. Well, mostly strength build. Yeah. Yeah, it works out all right. It helps to clear the distance. People know how to dodge it by now, but it's about the best I could come up with for this build. He doesn't have a lot of different options. I'm glad to hear you're doing pretty good. I'm very glad to hear it. Good to see you as always. At least we're headed somewhere now. Okay, we got another thing going on. They're over here somewhere, I guess. Or not. Or not. They jump off a cliff. I see. Well, I went by it. Let's just go ahead and do this here real quick. I have no idea where to go to follow them. But I mean to get Elden Ring, keep getting distracted by other things. Yeah, I mean, I completely understand. I haven't streamed for over a week. I've been doing a little character building, but it was mostly just going through the game as fast as I could, right?
Hey.
I was doing real life stuff, so I totally get it. Please help. Yeah, okay. See, I think I have some of them heads. Nah, I don't feel like jumping off to my death. Nah. I'm waiting for this hunter. I'm trying to be a cool dude. I could just blast him off the edge. I'm kind of tempted to do so. I won't lie. The thought was there. Dang it, I keep doing that. I'm so used to playing Dark Souls 3. Yep. It's definitely death. The hunter's gonna find us and be like, what is going on here? Oh boy. Oh boy. The hunter never came. We'll be cool and we'll jump to our death for him. Yeah, the dragon halberd, if you can catch them with that move, and that guy was wearing light armor, it looked like he maybe didn't have a very heavy vigor investment. It's just goofy. It's goofy, man. I love Elden Ring, but that's been my problem, is I'm finding that, you know, all the off-meta builds that I try, they just suck. They suck. I just don't have the skill to bridge the gap like I'm sure some of these guys do that have hundreds of thousands of hours of invading. So I've got to stick to some of the weapons that are just they're tankier and more powerful. Sad but true. Okay, things are picking up now. I'm glad to see that. Yeah, I think he had a low HP build. I agree. I think so too. That was probably a bit of a low HP build. It seemed like it melted away like so much butter in a pan. Oh no. This horrible area. They seem like they're right around the corner. So let's just go ahead and do it. Oh, are they in the boss? Are they in the boss and it still summoned me? What is going on? What is going on? What is happening? I think, guys, I think they were in the boss and it summoned me anyway. This is bizarre. This is happening more often. I just saw the other day a guy posted a video. He got invaded while in a boss. And it wasn't like a field boss. You can get invaded for those. It was inside of one of the, actually this boss, the main boss of this area, the Witch Queen or whatever. Slid right in there. They actually vanquished the invader and the boss. I'm proud of them. Okay. Get our goodies ready here. Alright. I see. See if we can get some frost going here. Not that they're going to stick around, but it's okay. Oh no. May as well, right?
Hey.
Okay, there we go. We got him. I would have just gone into the boss, honestly. Thank you, thank you. I did okay. Yeah, I did alright. I did alright there. I pulled it off. Scrub V3. We actually pulled out a win. We mostly have to thank the halberd, but... we mostly have the halberd to thank. And Dragon Ice, but that's okay. A win is a win in this game. And it certainly was exciting. I don't know why that dude didn't heal, though. The one guy was chasing down the stairs. I would have thought maybe he was trying to save his drinks for the boss, I guess. Trying to save his red juice. Trying to save his red wine for the sippies in the boss. Because I would have healed. He was really low. If I had more skill, I would have killed him faster. Because he did not go to drink that I saw. He just rolled a lot. A lot of panic. There was panic in his disco. Now we're gonna go nowhere. Let's see. We don't need any of this stuff on anymore. Let's get some... we're not trying to blast our way through the game. We're trying to have fun invading. Let's see. I didn't pick up very many of these. My Beloved's good, though. Always creeps people out a little bit. Oh, let's see here. Hello. Please help. Thank you. Man, I don't know. We'll go with please help. And honestly, I need to remember too. I need to put on. I don't think I have any of the meat, the crab meat. Yeah, I got no crab meat. Do I have any of these guys? Yeah, I have some of these at least. We'll put those on. I need to get used to using those. And let's take this off too. I don't actually need the horse on right now. If we need him, we can go get him from the menu. Yeah, that looks a little better. We don't need these either. Something fun. That won't do anything. Dang, I don't know. We'll do hello. We'll do another. Oh, I didn't even have time to put it on. But we'll put hello on. Oh yeah, go ahead. Evo, that's totally cool. Quench thine thirst. Okay.
Hey.
It's a great time to put on hello, actually. A little bit of damage testing there. That's all that was. It looks like we're just dueling, so we won't drink our thing. Yeah, we caught him at the end of it, though. That's what matters. Okay, we are not dueling. Not exactly, anyway. GG's. Fellow Tarnished. Alright, well, this is going much better than I had envisioned. I thought I was just going to be faced with endless loss after endless loss. It's the builds are really important in Elden Ring. Builds are very important. That's what I say. Not that I'm an expert or anything, but that's what seems to be true to me. We were doing essentially the same thing. We just had our Lucerin. Yeah, this guy. We're using our Lucerin. And then we were using our, what was it? The axe? Where is that guy? Yeah, we're using our Highland axe. And of course we had different. Yes, you bring back good luck, that's right. You brought back a big heaping helping of good luck. We had different ashes of war and stuff, but all that really matters, like how fast the ash of war is and how much damage it buffs, like if it'll buff your weapon plus do damage, like all that stuff is extremely important in this one. Gorgeous view. So we're getting some people, but it's not like it's back to back. We'll try it. Let's try another locale here. Yeah, this is all invaders now, I guess. No blues here. So that might mean less activity. I really don't know, honestly. Ooh, the Moonlight Altar. They've got the dragon alive. That might be nasty. Yeah, it does. Unless the game is just like the PvP in the particular FromSoft game is really super popular at that moment, you're going to start having days that there just aren't as many people on. And I think it's starting to happen here, right? It's a Tuesday. People don't care as much as they did probably last year on a Tuesday. The average Souls waiting experience, yeah. That is 100% true. Invading is patience. Invading is patience. Not necessarily in the invasions. A lot of these go really fast, but like waiting to get one is definitely a thing. It is a thing. But we'll hop around for a minute. Try some different locations, see what we can get here. And then ultimately, if we can't find anything, we'll switch builds. That is just so devastating. That roundabout super spin to win. I always loved the spin to win in Dark Souls 3. It was so good. So good. On that spiked mace, especially for me, I love that spin to win. So much fun. Speaking of spinning. I feel like this bar lies. This color indicator is a liar. Audience pathway? Who would want to invade there? What a terrible location. Windmill Village. Yeah, I guess that's true. Prep, you don't have to search for them. That's a very good point that I didn't think of. Underground Roadside might be kind of fun, or the Forbidden Lands. We could try to also mess with this. Yeah, let's cancel our invasion. Let's try to go again, but this time we'll do nearby only and see if that picks up frequency at all of invasion. Frequency of invasion. I don't know, so it will. Spike Mace is fun, but you don't like it for PvP. That's totally fair. It's one of the only weapons I'm really proficient with in Dark Souls 3 for PvP. I feel like I have a pretty good swing of the weapon, as it were. What's that, Prep? The dual bonks? Oh, yeah, because you've got your Cathedral Great Mace. Yeah, that's true. We did use dual bonks. I thought you were saying like I was dual wielding them or something. I'm like, I don't remember doing that. Dual wielding the spiked mace in Dark Souls 3. Which you can't do, but if you could, right? I still don't think I would do it. You'd have to wear some pretty light armor or play a very high level character to pull that off. Or you'd just have to deal with fat rolling. I don't know how that would work out. You'd be running around naked with your two spiked maces. But man, the damage though and the bleed build up, maybe it would be worth it. Maybe in the end it would be worth it, who's to say. We'll try to run over this way and see if anything happens. But if it doesn't in a second, we're going to just head to another area. Another arena. But where to go? Alright, so we've tried some Larinia stuff. We could go all the way back home. Try out here, but I don't know. Sure, Summon Water Village. I don't think I've invaded outside of the Summon Water Village ever. Let's try it. Why not? Yeah, we'll try nearby only first, and then we'll switch to near and far in this location, see if we get anything. And we'll change again, and if we still don't have the luck we want, we'll switch builds. That's why I was so desperate to get more than one build done. This one is a little high. The level is a little high. I'm trying to create this exact build basically where it can use the Banished Knight halberd or this halberd. And then what I'm doing is I'm cutting out all of the extra stuff for Faith and Arcane. Not going to worry about that. I'll probably use some of the smaller dragon spells, but I won't worry about Greagle's Roar. I don't really know if I'm going to end up using it too much anyway. We'll see. I mean, I haven't so far, right? It's mostly for like really aggressive ganks where they're surrounding me on all sides. If I have, you know, the mental clarity to, you know, grab Greagle's Roar real quick and as they're running at me, try to debuff them. It's the idea anyway. I don't know if I'll ever be able to pull it off, but that's the idea. Okay, let's try near and far. Oops. Not what I wanted to do. Yes, cancel invasion of other world. And near and far. Take me anywhere at all. I just want to invade. Ah. I feel like you're here at 125. You're probably on New Game Plus, right? So I bet it's not a ton of people. Oh, we're going somewhere though. It might not be here. Might not be here. We'll see. We shall see. And let's actually get our icy breath up. I was gonna put my wondrous physic up too, but no time. There we go. Okay. See here. Gotcha. I mean, we may as well, right? Since I was just talking about it. Figure whatever. I don't really want to fight a bleed build, honestly. We'll let him have that one. I didn't even try to dodge at the end. I saw what was going on there. I don't bleed builds. They're always the same thing. They run in and just hack at you. I'm willing to let that one go. And I don't really want to duel. I was trying to get like invasions. So we'll hook that guy up, not try very hard. We gave him a good slam coming in there. But I don't want to do the endless heal game. If we're going to duel, let's duel. I don't want to endlessly heal. You got me. Thumbs up. I don't want to endlessly heal. Thumbs up to you, sir, but yeah, I don't want to heal forever. Let's see. Yeah. Let's try the Windmill Village. Yeah, it was a great entry. That's why I was disappointed he healed. Because I see where that's going to go. It's just going to be him trying to prog bleed constantly. And, you know, eventually he's going to out-Estus me. And so it's like, just let's forget it. Let's not waste our time. That's a waste of my time. It's a waste of your time. There's your win. Enjoy it. It doesn't matter that much to me. I'm more interested in the battles we had where it was like the 3 dudes in front of the Elden throne. That was great. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. We're getting a lot of duels. We're getting a ton of duels. Not really what I want. I'm getting a teensy bit annoyed with the heal factor in the duels that we're getting. Where it's like, oh, I'm about to die to him. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And I'm like, gosh dang it, dude. Can't we just have a duel here and test our builds against each other and then move on with our lives? Apparently not. We'll actually go ahead and probably switch builds here in a minute. See if we have better luck at a slightly lower level. You cackling witches. I can't listen to you. You're so annoying. Please stop. Please, my ears, they're bleeding. Stop. Ha 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 ha. Yes, we get it. Life is a gas. Oh, hey, we're actually going somewhere. I didn't even notice. Not prepared. That's fine. Alright. Let's see what we have here. Okay. So over this way, I guess. Hello. Fellow person? Yeah, there they are. Yeah, let's see. Actually, gravity fan this thing. I think they just ran into the castle. Yeah, okay. They did. Aha. This might be more of what we're looking for here. Check the back. The ladder. No, I don't see them back here, so they must be up the ladder, I'm assuming. Could be wrong. They're probably going to knock me off the moment I get up here. It's fine. That's happening. I'm good with that. Yep, that's what we want there. We're good with that. Ooh, that spell is so horrible. So we gotta get this mage out of the way. Ooh, nice. Nice job. Frostbite. Oh, that's rude. Yeah, the spells are unfortunately extremely OP in this game. It's one of the things that severely detracts from my enjoyment personally. The only spells that I'll use are the death ones that he was using, but I'll only use them on my hybrid build. And I don't rely on them exclusively because it's just... yeah. Honestly, a lot of things in the game are OP. That's why I keep complaining about the balance. It's just not the same as the other games. I prefer the balance in Dark Souls 3 for sure. Let's see what we get this time. Nice. I'm stuck on a wall. Oh gosh. Probably need to not put that up first anymore. Let's retreat. If we can even get out of here. Which we probably won't. That's okay. Yeah, we're done. That's okay. It's a very aggressive gank. But yeah, the whole game balance is whacked out. It's pretty wild. Okay, we'll try one more here, and then we'll maybe bop to one more location and try a different build. That's more what I'm looking for, though, is getting practice against groups like that. And the last group was good too. Okay, let's see what we have here. What is happening? What is happening? Oh, there they are. Nice. I should have taken my Wondrous Physic. I forgot to drink it. Rude. Yeah, unfortunately, that is the general consensus, Evo, is that, you know, you kind of beat it, and a lot of people are not returning. And if you look at, like, on Xbox as an example, the percentages of people who are actually completing the game are pretty low. People are buying it, they're getting like half of the way or even 3/4 of the way through it. But then when it comes to the final areas that are, in my opinion, really annoying, not balanced very well, they just say, forget it, I'm done. And they just don't bother to finish it, which is sad. And I love Elden Ring, but I'm trying to stay objective about it. I'm a huge FromSoft fan, obviously, and I'm trying to stay objective about it, and this is not a 10 out of 10 game. It's an amazing game, but it's not 10 out of 10. There are just too many things that are a little off from their other titles that knock it down a few pegs. But that's okay. They make great games. This is one of them. Some people are going to love it for years and years to come, but I think, though I hate to say it, it's going to, and I think it already has started to a little bit, it's going to have a bit of a DS2 effect. It's going to have its hardcore fans that just really love it and think it's the best thing that FromSoft has ever done, and they're going to be playing it forever. Right, they're going to weep when the servers are taken offline. They'll hold last chance to play through Elden Ring together parties, and you know, I saw the same thing happen with DS2, which a lot of the community doesn't care for, and it's going to happen with this one, but that's what I predict is going to happen with Elden Ring, is a lot of people are going to play through it once, twice. And I saw this guy, I wish I could give him credit, but I can't remember his name. I don't follow a lot of YouTubers. I have a little handful. I watch some random videos now and then. And the point is, he was making a lot of really excellent comparisons to Elden Ring versus the other games that FromSoft has put in the Souls-style Dark Souls series. And that's basically what he said. He said, look, the balance in this game is off. You don't get anything for killing the enemies.
You don't get any covenant items.
You don't really have any covenants to participate in. There's no changes to New Game Plus.
Replayability is not great.
So the replayability is not great. And then when invading is what you're seeing here, you know, where you'll win the occasional gank fight, but you've really got to be on your skills. You've got to have some really good weapons. You've got to have a really good build, or you just die instantly. You know, a lot of invaders, I think, are the more casual invaders like myself are not sticking with this game, which is fair. I see it as a good opportunity to get some more skills facing really aggressive ganks.
I see it as driving me crazy.
But yeah, like Soulsborne Prep just said, she sees it as an opportunity to slowly drive herself crazy, right? She's never going to invade in this game.
I deal with assholes driving to and from work every day for
She
2 hours.
she doesn't want to deal with it. Yeah, she doesn't need any more people like the dude we just encountered who felt it necessary to squat on my face
some
until,
very not pretty words from me.
you know, I vanished from the world, right? Might be the same people, actually.
Down to people just not treating each other like assholes every day, all day, because the world is full of assholes who want to show their ass.
It can
and
be,
it's just
yeah.
ridiculous. Just don't.
Oh, they up there?
Conserve your energy for like ways to make the world better, not shittier. It's just my opinion.
They throw a glowstone down there? What in the world? Revenge, maybe. I don't know.
Sam
if
says
it's
it's
the
just
same.
a game, but you know what?
It is just a game.
Dealing with butt faces driving to and from work and just the world as it is right now, I don't have the energy or patience try to deal with that kind of crap.
Are they all the way outside? Yeah, looks like they might be.
Crap, I would really skill is because the game is just the game. Did you fix this for me? You have to.
I guess. I don't know.
Honestly,
I
look
don't
at
recall
right.
doing anything to it.
Strange.
Okay, so yeah, they're probably up the ladder. No? No, they're not up the ladder. Well, I actually don't know where they are.
Somewhere through here.
Somewhere.
Probably hiding or something as a. Who knows?
Possibly.
Right
Oh, there he is.
He's looking up there.
Faith Enjoyer. Ah, I see what you guys are doing. Just blocking people into this corridor repeatedly, it looks like.
That helm is impossible to get.
It is very hard to get, yeah.
It's like the drop rate in this game is like 0.00.1.
It's very bad.
0.00001. Chance of something.
Yeah, it looks like they're just blocking people into that corridor as their strategy there.
Yep. Not surprised there.
Not really.
Just stuff like that. I mean, yeah, if it was like Dark Souls, I'd say, that was a good move, but it's Elden Ring.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and that's the problem is Elden Ring, more than the other games, is full of people who don't play FromSoft games because, frankly, they can't. They can only play this one
Get good.
because it is easier than the other games. By far, I think. That's just a personal opinion. I think it's a lot easier in a lot of respects because you can OP your character really easily in this game, like from the very beginning of the game, and just plow through it. And so then they're sitting around doing stuff like that because they, you know, always saw, I think, people doing that stuff in the other, like the Souls games, the actual Souls games. And they're like, oh man, I wish I could do that. And then they tried and just got slaughtered repeatedly. So now they're sitting around, you know, slaughtering invaders in Elden Ring because it makes them feel like they're part of the club. Which is fair, but it's also
Not quite. What it
not
is.
entirely accurate. I can see why they feel that way, but it's like,
Step in the right direction, I guess.
you're headed in the right direction, son. Pat, right? Pat the head. Okay, let's see if we can get another locale. This is clearly dead. Dead, dying.
You know, I guess I could do the PvP stuff in Elden Ring. I just don't want to. I don't have that desire like I had in Dark Souls. It's just not there. You can't get good if you don't have desire.
You said you don't have the desire to do it in this
I
game?
don't. You can't talk yourself into something you don't want to do.
No,
You
I
can,
don't
but
think
I'm
you
not
should
that
talk
person. I
yourself
can't.
into it if you
I know
don't want
people
to.
Can, but I'm not that person that can do that. If I don't want to do something, I'm not going to do it.
No, and like I've said, I'm doing this mostly for fun and because it is really extreme compared to the other Souls games, like how much damage you take. So it's great practice for dealing with super aggressive, very well prepared ganks, because ganks don't have to be super aggressive or very well prepared in this game, and they can still win just because of the OP nature of Elden Ring.
They usually do win.
They often win unless, you know, again, you're a lot more skilled than I am. Then you probably win at invading most of the time, but I'm kind of looking at it as a fun chance to bone up on my gank killing skills. But yeah, I won't be invading Elden Ring forever and ever and ever. There are just too many things with the balance of the game that I'm not happy with. And we'll see, like I've said before, we'll see what happens when the DLC comes out. I do love the game, but I'm not committed to buying the Elden Ring DLC at this point. we'll see what's in it. I probably won't be an early adopter. I'll wait. I'll probably actually do the unthinkable. I don't watch FromSoft videos, especially if I haven't played the game. I do not watch them. I want to experience it for myself, right? That's a huge part of these games for me, and I think for a lot of people. But the Elden Ring DLC, I'm absolutely going to watch a video or two and see what's in it, see what people's opinions of it are. And if I don't really think it's going to jive with my desire to play it, I may skip it. I know it's horrible to say, but I may skip it. We'll see what happens. I want to buy it, right? I want to buy it, but I don't know.
I want to do PvP, but I just can't bring myself to do it.
Yeah, you want to do PvP,
Yep.
you said?
I do. It's been a long day, okay?
Well, I mean, I just said I want.
Yeah, that's probably what I heard you say, and then I just said, it's just whatever. While I'm trying to read and also speak and listen at the same time, proving that you can't really multitask, not 100% purely, and get it right.
Yeah, well, that makes sense, though. So, Evo, would you say so far Dark Souls 3 is your invasion game? I don't know if you really did a lot of invasions in the other games or not. I can't remember if we've talked about it. Yeah. Yeah. Did some in the older one. Yeah, see, I did invading in all of them. I feel like 1 is okay. Dark Souls, the original Dark Souls is okay, but it's a lot of backstab fishing. And then DS2, I couldn't really get into the invading in there. And I actually won a lot. But I felt like, again, DS2, that's why I keep comparing Elden Ring to Dark Souls 2, is because it was very build dependent, like Elden Ring. And DS3 was just that, el perfección. It was so good. Yeah, we may have to retire this build for today. I don't know if we're going to go anywhere else. We'll wait for another minute and then we'll switch. We'll wait another minute and then switcheroonies. Yeah, it absolutely wasn't as fun. I agree. That's my sentiment completely. It just wasn't as fun. Dark Souls 3 was a blast. It was just a blast.
Like so many hours. Like
so many
level
hours.
35 has like almost 600 hours.
Yeah.
On it.
Well,
that's what invested looks like.
Dark Souls 3 is where you and I both maxed out our pale tongues.
Yep.
We got so many.
I was so close to maxing out my fork pale tongues,
that we were still invading.
COVID ended, and I got a job, and now
and couldn't get any more.
And motivation to do anything other than get up and go to work is gone.
Yeah, well, work does when you have a job like you have, it does drain a lot of your desire to do other things.
I'm really not an asshole, guys. I promise. I just everybody has a hard time right now.
I don't think anybody thinks you're an asshole, Prep.
I'm just saying, for anybody who's going to watch Futurely and Future, whatever. I'm fiery, but I can also be. My bio is not understood.
Yeah, we had at least 30. There was the 35 plus 3 build. We maxed out all our pale tongues.
I never really liked PvP like a higher level, but I got into it.
Yeah, I'm the one who did more of the higher level PvP. It's true. Uh-huh. Whoa. Yikes. See, and like that. What in the world? It's just over so quickly.
You can't toy with your food before you eat it.
You can't play with your food before you eat it, it's true.
Sorry, it just came to mind.
No, that was a good prop. That was good.
Tasty vape juice in my mouth, so I mean.
Alright, we'll try maybe one more, but I think we're going to need to switch builds here in a second. If we don't go anywhere, we're not going to wait for very long. We've gotten some good wins on this build, at least some goofy ones. Had a fun time here. Time for mist, and then snow. Yeah, that's accurate. We'll go ahead and give that guy an appraisal. He doesn't have any. Yeah. All right. Let's call it. Head home.
Oh God.
Your back's hurting, you said? Yeah. I know you said it was yesterday. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Thanks for stopping by, Evo. I've enjoyed catching up with you. Whatever's next for you, have a wonderful time, and we'll see you again, my friend. We're going to go with the real Snow White. We're going to go with the real Snow White. We'll see what happens here. Map looks about the same. We'll go to the Altus Highway Junction. Yeah, you have a good one too. No. Yes. That's the wrong button. This build, we actually got our crab. Got some crab. Our boiled prawn, whatever it is. Oh, the waiting.
So much waiting.
I actually should check that message.
Oh, I tried so hard.
Yeah. Cool.
What?
This isn't spam. Telling me my telephone bill is spam. No, it's not. I was going to say, I thought it came up and I'm like, what? Spam blocked? I'm pretty sure for 2 seconds I saw that my phone bill had been paid. That doesn't feel like spam to me.
No.
That is exactly what happened. My phone was throwing my phone bill into spam. Believe me, I would love nothing more than to throw it in the garbage and have the phone continue to work, but probably not going to happen. Probably not going to happen. Oh boy, yeah, I'm probably going to have to start turning my focus to mixing up the invasions between this and Dark Souls 3 very soon, like as in this week. And I'll probably have to add one of the other games that we've got, either Vigil of the Longest Night or Ender Lilies, and start going through those. This is pretty slow. And this is a 125 build, so I was hoping, against all hope, that we were just having a little bit of a struggle because, I don't know, we were at 130, but it doesn't look like that's the case. Yeah, I was trying out Melania's rune on this build. It's really not very good. I don't like the runes very much. I think they're sort of dopey. I wish they did different stuff. I feel like you got a blood rune, one that tries to turn your game into Bloodborne unsuccessfully, this one. And then you got a bunch of other ones that essentially raise your health. And then one that raises your levels in general. That's about all it does. That's all they do. I feel like the creative department was asleep. When they created the Great Runes, they were napping. And Miyazaki came in, he's like, "Do you have the Great Rune ideas for me?" And they're like, yes, sir, we do, here. And he just didn't read it over very well. It was like, "Oh yeah, this sounds great." And they threw it in the game. And here we are, a year and a half later. You have a rune that does a lot of blood damage, a rune that turns your game into Bloodborne but doesn't do it very well, a rune that gives you more levels, and like 3 other runes that just raise your health. It's like, okay, it's not very exciting. They ran out of ideas. I'm running out of players to fight. Holy crap, this is bad. Well, I was hoping to be on here for like 3 hours, but we may not be able to pull that off. Yeah, no promises, but depending on how my night goes, I may come back for a little bit much later on just to see if it's any better at like midnight. And then we'll try again tomorrow, but if we have a really slow performance again tomorrow, we'll switch over to Dark Souls 3 Invasions, see if those are still alive at all. And we'll try to focus on Elden Ring Invasions tomorrow. We'll try to focus on Dark Souls 3 Invasions tomorrow. And then Thursday, it's unlikely I'm going to be on here at all, and then I'll be back again Friday. And Friday, we'll try Elden Ring DS3 again. But if we have the same experience where we're essentially just standing here for long periods of time hoping for the invasions that never come. I mean, do I even have it on at this point? Holy crap, I do too. It's like you start to wonder for a minute, nothing's happening. Yeah, the symbol's up there, we're good. Just not going anywhere. But yeah, we'll start another game. Potentially Friday or next week at the latest. Start playing something else and kind of mix it up. Play that for a couple days and then we'll try to come back to this again. Oh, we've got one. Finally. Finery. We're going somewhere. Good old Limgrave. Nice. That poke, dude. The poke. What is it, a whip? Nice. Looks like we got a friend coming in here. That works too. Ah, yes. Black Flame Tornado. I guess we're fighting both of them? Ooh. It's insane. That's kind of crazy. I'm surprised they can even get me with my poise so high. Whatever. Okay. Cheap. Can't say I'm a fan of that host. That was pretty cheap. But Elden Ring is sort of cheap, so what can you do? So is Hand of Millennium. Oh, I just wish I'd been able to take out that blue, though. So close. So close. It's where a gravity thingy might have come in handy. Oh gosh, that's not what I meant to do. Do I have any gravity thingies? Yeah, I do. I need to put them on, though, to be helpful. Well, at least we're going somewhere, though. Somewhere else. To fight. To battle. This guy again. Nice. So that attack does not have any poise behind it at all. Revenge. Different build, but still. Cheap win, but who cares? They all are in this game, it seems like. Revenge. Can't believe he healed. He had me. He was gonna kill me. I don't know why he healed. That's what I'm saying. That confuses me. Why did he go back in there and heal? That opened it up for me to feel like it was okay for me to heal, and he would have had me if he hadn't healed and allowed me to do the same, right? Turnabout is fair play and all that, and it's like if I were him, I would have just left it as it was because he was winning, right? I would have just kept doing what he was doing, and he probably would have had me. He's good with that claymore. I think he was using the claymore. He was pretty good. That turn, he got me on that turn stab. That was good. That was good. And these gravity fans are not very good. Well, let's kill this guy. But not like that. Or that. There we go, that's what I was trying to do. Goodbye, Knights Cavalry. Fare thee well. Does what sound okay, huh? No, I'm waiting right now. What is enjoy IE? Oh, yeah, okay. I should have known that. No, I should have known that. I'm just tired. You can leave it the way it is, I think. Sweetheart, it's fine. Oh, yeah, it's good. Yeah, I think it's good. I say yes. Well, one more enemy down while we were waiting. It's a golden parry I hear up there. Something. I think it's golden parry. He's trying to kill me. Oh, it's that guy up there. Operating the ballista. Oh my. I thought that was going to one-shot him as well. It did not. Ow. Ow! Can I make this without the horse? Probably not. Oh, hey, I did. I think the golden vow dude's all the way up there, but that's fine. That's okay. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't remember. Whoa. Yeah. I probably can't make it up here without the horse. Maybe if I... No. Definitely not. Yeah, I have to start from way up there, I think. Oh, and we're going somewhere. Now is not the time. Oh gosh. They're like over there fighting horrible enemies. Could be advantageous for us, I guess. Trying to get back to your buddies, I'm assuming. Get on different ground? Level ground? What are we doing here? Not sure. Nice. Nice. Nice job.
Hey!
But like even right there, right, it's the smart move. Just spam the same attack over and over again, and a lot of times it'll work if it's the Ash of War. Just not as dynamic as Dark Souls 3. It comes down, oops. It comes down to the Ashes of War a lot. That's it. I wish it weren't so, but it is. This is an Ash of War dominant title. I don't know if that's what FromSoft intended, like if they knew that was going to happen and they were okay with it. But I definitely don't prefer it over DS3, and I am inclined to feel like... Oh, that was not the right time to do that. I am inclined to feel like the Ashes of War, while they're a lot of fun, they kind of ruin PvP. What? Where's my backstab on that? There. Didn't get one. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Oh yeah, I knew that. I'm looking for a thing that's not on my bar. I don't hear the golden snitch anymore. And maybe I'm thinking about the wrong... Yeah, maybe I'm thinking about the wrong scarab here. So I don't actually see how I can get up there. So it might be one over here in the woods. Let's go check it out. Okay, I hear it right now. No. It definitely seems to be coming from over here on the bridge. I just don't see it. Oh well. Not that worried about it. Just something to do while we're waiting. Ah! Yeah, what in the world, dude? Where is that coming from? Oh, there you are, little guy. Yeah, see, he's not important. It's just a magic one. I just overlooked him, that's all. Ah, well. Okay, let's see where else might be active. Try somewhere else. We've been getting a little bit of stuff in Caelid, I guess. Doesn't seem like there's a lot going on there. Okay. Excuse me. That might be good. Ruined Valley Overlook. Going to my invasion items on my bar, but that's not where they're at. Nice try, though. Oh, Elden Ring, art thou already dead? It's so sad. And this has kind of been my experience with Elden Ring, and people have to on YouTube. Feel free to share your experience in the comments if you'd like. Tell me if this is what you're finding, because what I'm finding is that they make an update to PvP. Some people flood back to the servers to try it again, still don't like it, and they stop. I also am finding that the community in general seems to be dying off. People are moving on to other games. They're playing other stuff. They're on to like probably Armored Core now. Right? Elden Ring doesn't have staying power like Demon Souls did, like Dark Souls did, like Dark Souls 3 did, like Bloodborne did. It just doesn't seem to have that dedicated fan base in the same way that those games did, because they were lively for a long time. For a really long time. Like, I remember Dark Souls 3, it was like 4 years old, and you were still pop, pop, pop invasions back to back to back a lot of times. But we'll have to get a better judge of that when we try different days and different times. But right now, it kind of seems like it's not looking so hot for the longevity of Elden Ring. So what I'm predicting is this. We're going to see another big influx when they drop the DLC. Yeah, but there's going to be another breath of life when the DLC drops. Yikes, so this was not the area to choose. This seems worse than the plateau. Let's try the Hailing Tree Town. See what we get there. Problem with Hailing Tree Town is there's a boss, just like if you've opened the area, it's literally back here and a elevator right away, but man, whatever. That's okay. Yeah, and yet again, we don't need all that crap on here anymore. Try to make this a little more interesting. Oh, hey, buddy. How are you? Please, thinking right now. Oh, we got more heads. Apologies, and that one's good. I think someone else is trying to kill me. Wonderful, that one's very good. I have hello on here already. Let's please help. Yeah, I'll just put the telescope on. That's what I was looking for. Oh, hey. Goodbye. Can you tell I just ran through these areas trying to get this done as quickly as possible? I didn't pick up any of these items. I didn't care. And sadly, what I discovered on my very last build that I probably won't bother to switch to right now, but we'll get to see it either maybe later on tonight or tomorrow. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That was kind of the final nail in the coffin of my opinion that Elden Ring, while an amazing game, is not a 10 out of 10. And in some ways, I think it can be argued it's not one of FromSoft's best games. I think DS3, Bloodborne, Demon Souls hold that title. Some people are going to say Dark Souls, but I think, as I've said many times, Dark Souls, while a lot of fun and the world connectivity is really good, it's just a poor Demon Souls copy. When you look at how excellent Demon Souls was, Dark Souls doesn't quite make that cut. It's almost there, but just not quite. So those are my three. Demon Souls, Dark Souls 3, and Bloodborne reign supreme. Because I discovered that when I was making my Gold Mask build, you can just run through the game. You can easily get to 125, picking up almost no items, killing almost no enemies. Just kill all the major bosses. Just kill all the major bosses. Use things like the gold feet here. What are they called? The gold pickled foul foot charms. You know, that will boost your souls. Things like that. And you do just fine. You can get to 125 very quickly, very easily. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. We'll see where we go this time. Somehow I have a feeling we're not going to end up in the Halig tree. That's cool. Yep, Faram Azula. Alright. Whoa. Faram Azula. Nowhere near our enemy. It looks like they're over here somewhere. Gosh, guys, I don't know how to get to them from here. Because I just don't know the area. I was going to say, I think it's a wall. I said I don't know the area as well as all of that. There's probably something very simple I'm missing, but we're just going to go ahead and use a finger. Try to reposition a little bit. Nah, it's just going to take us back where we were. Okay. Okay. I don't even know if I can get to them from over here. I don't know where they are. It says they're behind this wall. Maybe they're up the stairs. Is that what I'm missing? They're probably up these stairs. Yeah, that's what I'm missing. Oh, I see. Okay, I know where I am now. I wasn't sure where I was for a second.
Hey!
Yeah, because everybody uses them, right? We'll hope this person's not going to heal. He's very adept at dodging that. Yeah, see, that move's good. Move's good. The Storm Blade. That's how I went through most of the game on this build, actually, was I just Storm Bladed everything. Returning me to my complaint that the Ashes of War kind of... I like the way they handled them in Dark Souls 3, where you're stuck with them on certain weapons. I think that worked out fine. I think they made a humongous mistake allowing you to swap the weapon arts Ashes of War to different weapons. I think it was an enormous mistake. Oh, I forgot about you. I thought he was gonna fall off. No. Alright. Gosh dang, dude. So I keep checking and I'm like, did I just forget to start invading, or no, it's just really this dead. those enemies. 2 nearby. I can't check my map, so let's try to go up here. Man. We'll try the prayer room. Try to do a couple more, and then I'm probably going to call it. We're just not getting invasions like I was hoping we would. Where I was hoping if we went to 125 they were going to be more or less back to back, but this is pretty bad. This is pretty bad. This is dead. We'll target the right dude here. Go. Save your horn playing for another time, Steven. No one wants to hear it. Well, we'll never know what that item was. Maybe we will. Bolts. What a shock. Somehow I knew you were going to do that. The elusive backstab is still... Don't understand why I don't get some of these. Must be going too far, pressing the button too late, something. Brass shield, very good. Not that I really use shields, but it is a good shield. Alright, well at least we'll get one more here, but yeah, I'm probably gonna call it after this one.
Look, you see I'm trying to do this? Typical government. Doesn't work with the trash. This is stupid.
More dead catacombs, huh?
Hey,
This place isn't
hey.
very big, so
No, get down.
they're probably just gonna go into the boss. Looks
I
like
would too,
that's
that'd
where
be
they're
better.
headed. Yep, that's okay. At least we tried. Hey, Hannah Charlotte, 22, what's up? I am doing all right. I could be doing better if the invasions were going better. We're just not getting a lot of them. I actually was wrapping up, but since you're here, I'll try a couple more. But I'm not promising anything. It's been really slow. Hopefully you're doing well on this beautiful Tuesday. And hopefully you had a good Labor Day. Welcome to the Scrub Invader stream.
Sid, if you're gonna lick, get down. Sit.
Man, these are slow to come. Very slow. Right now, I can just hope it's the time of day that is making them slow. The day, time of day combo there. Ooh, hey, little Sif. What's up, dog buddy? We'll make this our perch for what time we have remaining. Hoping desperately for another invasion or two. I don't know if we'll get them. We live in hope. And suffer constant disappointment. I really thought it was going to be way more lively than this, regardless of it being a Tuesday. I was wrong.
Yeah, but I really can't do this on my phone, so we're gonna have to.
Yeah, that's fine. We can do that. Well, Hannah Charlotte, 22. I may have actually missed you. I was probably messing around, killing enemies or invading or something. Sorry about that. I'm checking chat on my phone here. I don't have it up on the screen. So I tend to miss them sometimes. And unfortunately, it gave you the exact same color as my friend Evo, who was on here, probably almost an hour ago now. So when I glanced down, I just assumed that it was the last string of messages they had left because the color identifier didn't change. That is my fault for not reading more carefully, I suppose. But thank you for stopping by anyway. In any event, I think. Oh man, this is not what I was hoping for at all. At all. At all, at all. Okay. Yeah, guys, I think we're going to have to go ahead and call it. We're just not getting invasions regularly enough for me to want to keep streaming it. Just for the boredom factor for the audience and people watching the video, right? So we'll hang out for another second. But I don't have high hopes that we're going to go much of anywhere. And then again, no promises. No promises at all. But I might be back on for a very short period of time. Oh, here we go. A little later on. Well, quite a bit later on. And we'll see if the pace is picked up at a different time. Try to judge how lively Elden Ring still really is. That was a perfect last invasion. That was just, that has summed up my experience today. Perfect. We will definitely end there. Oh, man. Oh, man. Well, thank you all very much for coming by to hang out with the Scrub Invader on the Scrub Invader Scream and Scrub Invader's World. It was a good time. A little boring at some points, but nothing we can do about that. I don't think Elden Ring is as lively as it once was. Still, game. And we'll see you again soon. This has been the Scrub Invader. I'm going to sign off for now. Take care of each other. It is a crazy world out there, and we don't know how much longer we have to enjoy our games and just live life without constant, bizarre government interference. So, grab a loved one, hold them close. This has been me, the Scrub Invader, and we'll be back again a couple of times this week. Take it easy.